Welcome to Monday Morning Messages. Candace Smith. I hope you guys had a great week. I am really flying by the seat of my pants today. Just going to be honest. Usually something comes to me and I have an idea of what the message would be, and today is, um, yeah, I have, okay, so, and then my hot water, and I was uh, up a little later last night, just speaking with a friend, which was very unexpected and refreshing and amazing, and all of the good things that come along with connecting with people unexpectedly in a really positive way. So it was great, but bedtime was pushed back a little bit. So it really is like like Monday morning, but not a case of the Mondays because I feel great. So today's message is it really I'm just working with kind of um, what I was thinking about, but it has to do with, are you someone's light? And it seems like when we're like looking at our books or our social media or people that we follow, that we are looking to other people for what their process looks like, what have they been through, how are they like us, and how can, well, I guess I should say some of us, maybe there are some of us out there that don't. I just thought about that. Maybe everyone's not a motivational book junkie like I am. Like you need like a self-help book for like self-help books. So um, so for those of you that do like read books and articles and excuse me, yeah, it's a good day. Um, and that look to people for like what their process is, how they go through things, and they're, I guess, hopefully inspired by them. So it has to do a lot with taking that ownership for yourself and being that person for other people. So when you're dealing with your kids or your spouse or your husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, father, any of those things, siblings, even like neighbors, mail carrier, whatever it is, that people are looking to you probably more than you know for ideas, inspiration, encouragement. What is it that you have the ability to offer someone? And I know that we are all, especially this last week, like it was a lot. Like it was an exhausting week in a good way, and I'm grateful for many things. There are just circumstances that take a lot of your energy. So you still have the chance to be that person. You don't have to be upbeat. You don't have to be positive. You don't necessarily have to be all of these perfect things. And it's even better, I guess, if you are bringing your authentic self to these experiences and conversations. But what it's more about is, I guess, the consciousness that goes into it and thoughtful about how you're speaking and what information that they're receiving. Because if someone is looking to you for, that maybe sort of inspiration or what your process looks like, or even just sharing your experiences, your real experiences, I think that you'll help a lot more people than you realize. And think about how good it feels when you're on the other side of that, and uh, and you're listening to someone or reading a book, or um, you just feel like, wow, that was really inspiring, or this gave me insight, and I can relate to their situation. So I think sharing those things from a very heart centered place can be very beneficial right now. I think a lot of people are looking for that connection that maybe they weren't before. And I just feel like it's important to have the realization that you may see other people and think, oh, that's not me. I'm the one that needs all the help, or needs to, or I'm not there yet. I think being authentic, sharing your story, sharing how you got somewhere is very important right now. And even if it is like with your kids, like explaining what that looks like, here's how I felt, here's how I handled it, and here was the outcome. It's so important for them to see that. Or, a partner. It's so important for them to hear, like, here's what I thought was going to happen, here's what I did, and here's kind of where I'm at now. So that you can really open up those lines of communication, that you do have that chance to give someone else an aha moment, because you might feel like, this is ordinary, or this comes naturally to me. And for someone else to be able to hear or see what that was like for you, I think is more helpful than you realize. And in that same line, are you your own light? Are you giving yourself the ideas, the nourishment, and the time um, to be able to recognize how important the information is that you're giving to yourself? So the way that you speak to yourself, throughout the day, are you saying, okay, self, or third person? Um, how are we going to handle this? How can we learn from this? It's going to be great, and again, you don't have to be like the biggest cheerleader, but just some of those, let's keep going, let's move forward, let's get to the next step, would is really helpful, I think, to be able to push away um, some of the thoughts that can take over or creep in and really take up a lot of space. So it's also important that we can be that person for ourselves. So don't forget how important it is. And sometimes, like, you don't want to think about your past, and you want to really push it away as something that you don't want to remember, you don't want to think about. You feel like it's painful, or you're embarrassed, or whatever that is. But it's very important for you to recognize that within yourself, that you were strong enough to survive it, that you're a different person now, that hopefully you're a better person now. And understanding that those are very valuable experiences that certainly make up who you are now, and how you share um, your life experiences with other people. And that just allows the people that we interact with to create a deeper connection, to understand us. And you don't have to tell people, about your past, but you can certainly bring those lessons into conversations for people. And don't discount them and think that you want to hide them. They're very important. And give people the opportunity to learn from you, because you have certainly learned from other people, maybe whether you realize it or not, that if no one shared those experiences, if no one, um, you know, brought their authentic selves to the table, if no one took the time to say, here's where I was, here's my process, and here's the outcome, you aren't able to learn as much, from not having those experiences, as if someone gives you the details, the ideas, and the background around it. So, again, this is just now, I haven't had a chance to think about all this, but that's hopefully making sense, that, the idea was giving people hope without realizing it, giving yourself hope without realizing it, giving people the chance to connect from the heart with ideas, messages, and experiences that will really resonate. Because no, everyone's not going to read a book or see a movie or go see a speaker. And you might be that person that, even if they're not like you know, looking for all these motivational books like some of us do, um, or, self improvement and how to, do things in a better way, then you might be that spark that gives them the idea of how to be a better person, of how they can connect, and how to embrace experiences that maybe they also want to forget about, or, wish didn't happen. So just remember that all of your actions, all of your words are very important, and they're special and unique to you. And it doesn't, I don't relate to anything as bad. They would always be something that you've learned from and that you've grown from, and they've created the person that you are today. And if for some reason you feel like maybe you're not happy with that person, that's okay too. You still don't have to love every single thing, but you can start to appreciate how it will continue to help you grow, how it will create stronger connections with people that you know. And eventually, hopefully you will be in a place where you can look back and understand the power in those experiences and how they really helped you grow and become who you are. So be sure that you um, give yourself the chance to think about that and offer that to others. And also make sure that you're giving that to yourself, that you can be your own light and inspiration and feel like you're giving yourself the chance to be introspective and learn more and create new opportunities, for yourself where you feel like you're loved and that you do have hope. So that's it for today. I don't think there's any other information. That was just kind of what it was, and there it is. The new moon is Thursday. I'm gonna say yes, the 11th. So this would be the time to write down your intentions for anything that you want. So we did the full moon where it was the release and of all the things that you no longer serve you, and the new moon is where you set up all your intentions, the things that you want for your future. So they can be broad, hope and you know, increase in finances or love or whatever that is that you think that you want more of or want to have in your life. Or you could, of course, just be very specific about what the things are that you're looking to come into your life. So that's Thursday. Again, think about it, write it down, whatever you want to do. But it can be a very powerful way to understand more of what you want coming into your life and to be able to focus on that. And you can write it down and put it away, or you can put it up where you see it every day. But it's helpful to take that time to think about and get clarity on what the things are that you want in your life and ask for it because truly you deserve it. And if you don't ask for it, then it's not as likely that those things are going to come forward um, without clarity and being able to say, hey, this is what I really want. Having that courage to do that because you do deserve it. So I hope you have a great week. Don't work this week, work your week. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm hoping that this is going to be I don't know, it always ends weird. But if you need me, I'm here for you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.